Welcome back. Today I'm going to be drawing Sally from The Nightmare Before Christmas. So let's get started. I'm first going to start with a curved line for the top of her eye and leaving a little space and another curved line on this side. I'm going to make the face on a slight angle, so we'll come to a point and then bring a curved line back. And also, so this eye is going to be a little thinner and more angled. Okay, now I'm going to put the kind of pupil in the corner here on both sides. So it's just a curved line, and then we can add some detail lines. So curved line above and some eyelashes, some short straight lines or curved lines around. Same thing on this side, curved line around, and then some lines for the eyelashes. And let's make her eyebrows, and those are going to be lines that curve around just above that. Okay, dropping down a little bit on an angle, kind of in the center here. We're just gonna drop in kind of a little V shape for her nose, and then right below that, I'm gonna add a curved line on this angle. That's gonna be for the center of her mouth, and her lips are gonna be in the middle, so just a curved line on top, and then a curved line on the bottom. All right, let's round out the shape for her face. So we're gonna go slightly in around her eye, and then out for her cheek, to almost like a rounded point for her chin, and then we'll bring this all the way up and around to shape out her face. And her hair is just going to be slightly above that with another curved line. And we'll come back to her hair on that side, and let's kind of bring a line down on this side for the hair on this side. All right, we can fill in the eyes as well. I'm going to leave a little highlight on the bottom there and fill in the rest. I'm going to do that on both eyes. All right, moving further down, we're going to start her neck with two curved lines like that and that. And again, this curved line is slightly in the inside, and this curved line for the neck lines up about with the outside here. Her shoulders are going to drop down to the side. And then we're going to make her dress. So I'm going to make kind of this V shape that comes down along the center of her body, curved line out for her shoulder, and then a rounded curved line here for her sleeve. Make that a zigzag line because we know her dress is sewn together. Her arm is just going to drop down along the side of her. Now as I come to here, this is where her elbow would be, or the bend in her arm, so I'm going to curve it out and then narrow toward the wrist area. On this side, let's bring a line around for this side of her body, and then we're just gonna bring this all the way down and kind of curve it in and out a little bit for her dress. Zigzag line across the bottom here, and we'll bring it up on this side, and here we can just give an indication of where her hand is going to be. Okay, and well, let's come down along here and finish her other arm. So her arm, again, is just gonna kind of hang along the side of her body here, so we don't need too much detail on it. And her legs are going to figure if this is the center, we're just coming kind of straight down here. This is the outside part of one leg and the inside part. And again, it gets thinner toward the ankle. And this leg will be kind of bent in like this. So let's do kind of a curved line. This is where the ankle is, so that's kind of why I curved it in a little more. And then this part of her leg is the inside, so it curves in at the ankle here. And here is where we'll add a curved line out for her shoe, and same thing on this side. We'll bring a line around for her shoe on this side. Now let's add some of the detail lines. So these are like the sewn lines that she has on her. We'll make one going up across here with some lines across. Maybe there's another one that comes across this way. Again, you can just be creative with this part. Maybe one's around her wrist area. And let's put one around her elbow, kind of in her elbow area on both sides. And we'll see, maybe there's one that just shows a little bit through here, one across her leg. Okay, so just adding some detail in there. We'll put some curved lines for her shoes here. And let's make some detail areas on her dress. So maybe this line kind of extends down, and we'll bring line that comes across this way, and maybe one that comes, another one that comes across here, and we'll kind of cross it this way too. So we have some kind of variation in direction on the dress. Now putting in detail for the dress, and kind of you can do this any way you want, maybe some stripes here, some circular areas, designs kind of along this part. Maybe there's some thick stripes that come along this area of her dress. So again, you can be creative and kind of change up the patterns there to make it look how you'd like. Let's finish up her hair. So her hair, we're going to just swing out and around back toward her arm, and again on this side kind of similar. We'll just kind of swing it down. It goes behind her shoulder on this side. All right, let's start adding some color. I'm first going to start with light kind of bluish color for her skin tone, kind of purplish blue, and again it's just a kind of a light color for the skin tone. I don't want to have this be the kind of focus, but just kind of gives it a bit of a color as we add it to her skin. And that's going to be for her legs as well. Okay, and coming up to her neckline. And as well as her face area. So I want to be just careful about going around the eyes, not to get this color into her eyes. And around her lips as well. All right, let's move on to a red color, kind of a darker red color for her hair. I'm just going around the shape of her face first, and then we'll kind of fill in the larger area of her hair. Maybe I'm going to add some of this red color for some pattern work on her dress. I'm going to go into a magenta color and just kind of add this around this circular design area on her dress. In this section. Her dress is, in the movie, kind of this sewn together fabric, so they would be kind of all different kind of mismatched pieces. That's why they kind of go in all these different colors, so maybe this part matched that part of her dress, so we'll add that over there. Maybe there's a section down here that's also matching. I'm going to go into a darker purple. I'm going to fill in this top part of her dress here, this section here. And maybe we'll even do the sleeve in this color. It's a nice color to fill in this area. I have a pink as well. We can Use the pink for this area here. And maybe we'll come down here and fill in this area with pink as well. And this last section, fill in with pink too. Use a black color for her shoes. And I'll just kind of outline her shoes. And just give a little interior touch here for her arm, so it kind of stands out a little bit more. I'll just kind of section off some parts here to make it kind of stand out a little bit further. And just outline the dress. Make it look even going all the way around. And we'll outline her legs as well. So that's going to be the drawing for Sally from The Nightmare Before Christmas. I didn't want to leave her out since we did Jack and Zero. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Give it a try. It's a lot of fun. Bye.